The International Space Station is probably one of humanity's greatest feats of engineering, and yet, if you look at photographs of astronauts on the International Space Station, you'll find that they float around. Why they do that? You mean up at that altitude of less than 400 kilometers, there is just as much gravity up there as there is down here watching this video. So why they float around in space? Well, it's to do with how fast they are going. Here's an analogy.
Let's say I throw an object, like for example this Mitchum deodorant that is now empty and I won't be using. If I throw it slowly, gravity could bring it down more easy because there's not enough speed. But if I throw it fast, gravity has more work to do because this is going much faster and will put it down much later.
The point of the analogy was that if I threw an object much quicker, gravity will have more work to do to keep it down because it has more momentum in the object and it can go much further. But if I moved an object not at 8 meters per second but at 8 kilometers per second, the object would in fact escape Earth and 90 minutes later hit me in the back of the head. Now the real reason is that's because the object is moving at an escape velocity. That means it is going so fast that Earth's gravity cannot hold the object down to Earth and it just escapes Earth. But the International Space Station does not escape Earth because it's going in a straight line, meaning that it kind of orbits the planet. But the reason why they're floating around in space is because they're falling. But they just happen to keep missing the Earth every time they fall. Now eventually it will come to Earth, the International Space Station. Because of orbital decay, over a few years it will slowly reduce height and eventually return to Earth. And the speed will eventually go down as well, because even though it's space, 400 kilometers up, there is still some air resistance from the Earth's atmosphere. But NASA can control this, and so it is basically the closest thing we can get to microgravity as possible. So there you go. That's basically the reason why astronauts float around in space.